Good day, everyone. I'm Jocelyn Fleur. I'm taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Computer Education at ACLC AMA Hong Kong. One of the subjects that I'm taking online is GE6116 or Science, Technology and Society, and we are required to do a course project wherein we are going to give our analytical reflection about the film Our Planet, Our Business. The parameters of the crisis are still not widely understood, but they are predicted to be momentous. For instance, millions of species are at risk of extinction in the next few decades. The film is full of beautiful, compelling images of animals and insects, bees, birds, frogs, great cats, primates, and many others that may soon will be gone, along with their habitats. The statistics from the film are sobering. There is now 40% less Arctic summer ice cover than there was in 1980. Almost half of the planet's forests have been felled. Africa's largest reservoir, Lake Chad, had lost so much water through drought, irrigation, and other use that is 1/10 of its former size. Other major natural resources around the world upon which hundreds of millions of people directly depend are suffering similar fates. One of the film's key points is that in the past 10,000 years, human civilization has relied on the relative stability of the Earth. The planet is a single interconnected ecosystem in which damage to one part, such as climate, affects the whole. Though we take this natural system for granted, there is no guarantee it will remain in balance at other times in its history. The Earth has been too turbulent and unstable to support human life. The potential of the crisis is real, but the situation is not hopeless. At its heart, the crisis we face is one of imagination. It's possible. There is hope. We can still help it out. These are some positive words we also hear from the speakers of the film. The positive and possible thing that we all can break through it. Businesses need to think of new strategies to do business with care. The best strategy may involve compromise, but probably not as a negotiation between extremes. Rather, it will require an approach through the radical middle, bringing solutions that make difference and allow every type of company to participate. Every type of business has a contribution to make. There will be many creative approaches to mitigation, recovery, and restoration. The film Our Planet, Our Business proposes a focus on 5 major challenges. To reach net zero carbon emissions as rapidly as possible. To minimize the land used by people for living in agriculture so we can protect the habitats that remain and restore forests and grasslands. To return the ocean to good health. To eliminate the waste and to reimagine success in more sustainable forms than exist today. All of these paths will require expansion and refinement of human, organizational and technological capability, a whole new range of skills that will put people to work and make the most of human ingenuity. As Our Planet, Our Business points out, what we do in the next 10 years will profoundly impact the next few thousand. Although we beg to differ, the actions we take and do have an impact on the environment around us. As a youth, I encourage young generations to take simple action such as recycling plastic containers instead of tossing them in the trash, or choosing to walk instead of driving your car will do make a difference. It is often the little steps taken by many that will have the most significant impact. We don't have to rely on big businesses to make all the changes. Our daily actions are important too. So what can we do? What actions can we take to make a positive change in our life? Start with these 5 simple steps that I listed. Number 1, reduce your overall consumption. I know it sounds really simple when you think about it, but it is a vital step we all need to take. Start by looking around your house. Donate or sell items you no longer need. Repurpose items you may not have used in a while. Getting a little creative means you may not have to buy new materials or goods. Simply use what you already have. Only buy those items you can really use. Number 2, practice root to stem cooking. Practicing root to stem or root to leaf cooking is another way to minimize food waste and help environment. Instead of cutting stems or leaves of certain vegetables and throwing these away, find recipes you can use which incorporates these parts. Composting the veg remains gives new life to other plants and vegetables. Regrowing veggies from the kitchen scraps can give you more food for less money while preventing unnecessary waste. Number 3, curbed energy consumption. Most of us use energy in one way or another every minute of the day. The problem with this is many people are unaware of exactly how much energy gets consumed. Leaving counter appliances plugged in uses energy even when the appliances is not on. It is called bonfire energy. You can curb your energy consumption by unplugging appliances and electronics not in use. Number 4, keep an eye on water usage. Whether or not you live in an area prone to drought, we don't need to waste water just because we have it so easily accessible. Many people have to overcome numerous obstacles simply to gain access to fresh water. Those of us who have it at our fingertips need to be responsible and not waste water. Conserving water will save your money too. Number 5, make changes to your driving habits. Making simple changes in your driving habits can be extremely beneficial to the environment. According to the EPA, the greenhouse gas emission from a typical passenger vehicle are around 4.7 metric tons of carbon dioxide per year. Of course, this figure will vary depending on the type of vehicle, fuel use, fuel efficiency, drive time, and more. Adding a proven liquid fuel catalyst can reduce harmful emissions and improve overall fuel economy. It can also help your vehicle run cleaner and greener. Those steps that I listed might be a help or maybe not. For encouraging the youth is a bit challenging since they are hooked up with social media. I didn't say that they don't care. It might be that they are not aware. So maybe I'll start with uploading this video that hoping sooner or later they may be able to watch. Being human means we need to take care of each other. The nature already do its part to take care of us. Now, it's time for us to be active. It's time for us to be the light. It's time for us to fight. It's time for us to do our part.